podcast. I'm like, you know, trying to give you some energy, but not too much. Okay? So Aquarius, first and foremost, I heard something about the name Tamar, Terrell, Alexis, Vincent, Kelly, Pearl, Cayenne, Jackson, Jason, Candy, Gil, Dexter, Frederick, and Bonita. Okay? This could be your name or significant here. There's something about the number 48, 17, and 36. So this could be your name or significant here. I also channeled a toothache. Someone's tooth could be aching here. You know, tooth infections go to your blood, so make sure you get that checked out.
Yeah.
Okay? Download. There is a need to stay focused. Your thoughts could be scattered in every direction. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thy own understanding. Okay? So there could be a need for you to stay focused here, Aquarius. There could be a need for you to not lean into your own understanding, but to understand that God is working everything out for you in divine timing, according to divine purpose. Something about that is here. Let's see what house you're in. Okay, so you're coming out in the 9th house, the house of Sagittarius. This is different for you, okay? I ain't used to you ain't no fire energy. Now, there's something about the liver here. There could be someone you could be drinking way too much, okay? Something about someone's hips and thighs. I don't know, someone's hips and thighs could be spreading. There could be someone pregnant here. There's something about like a blessing here for you. Okay? Now, you know the funny thing I just heard, Aquarius? Sometimes your blessing is not what you think it is. Sometimes your blessing is God stopping something from happening so that you could be okay. Or sometimes your blessing can be God stopping you from doing something that will put you in a position where you'll be stuck for life, right? Like that kind of energy. Something about that here. There's something about your natural ability to cheer up others. You could be like cheering up other people right now. Okay? There could be something about your freedom of expression here. You could be trying to like learn something, higher learning and education, wisdom. Okay, let's see. The Strength card is coming out for you. Okay? So there's something about being courageous. Okay? I feel like there's someone and you're getting a better understanding of life, and it's causing you to have to be strong because some of your ways that you had, some of your ways of thinking, some of the ways you've seen things, some of the ways you treated people, just some of the things you did in life, period, may not have been the best, but I feel like because you're having a better understanding of life, you could be finding the strength and courage to really push through your negative emotions and move in your highest vibration, right? Someone's striving for their north node here. Okay? There's something about your desire and knowledge for, your desire and appetite for knowledge here, Aquarius. Let's see. Okay? We got indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true love. So you could be trying to manifest true love right now, okay? You could be in the energy of trying to figure out, you know, if there's a love in something that you already have, and Spirit is saying, watch out for signs that lead you to true love. So you could be looking for some kind of love, but Spirit says that true love is always led towards you. So there's something about not needing to really look for anything, but being in the energy of attracting and receiving here. Okay? Let's see. You could be in the energy of being like very versatile. If you are divine feminine, I don't know, I could see you like busting out skinny jeans, baggy jeans, big coats, little coats, you know, like that kind of energy. You could be dressing very versatile. You could be a man that, you know, you could be wearing like slacks and button-ups and then switching it up to like, you know, jeans or sweats and t-shirts or whatever. Something about you being versatile here. Okay? We got the Ace of Cups coming out in the reverse. So I feel like, I'm talking to a person that's trying to push through something so hard. You could be like trying to stand firm in a situation or on a situation and how you feel, but it's like your emotions could be in the reverse here. Like, there could be some uncontrolled emotions, there could be some unexplainable emotions right now, and you could be really trying to, like, not really deal with those emotions. And a lot of times when we don't deal with our own emotions, Aquarius, what we tend to do is project those feelings onto other people. So Spirit is saying that it's very important that you address those feelings that you have deep down inside and figure out what it is that really makes you happy. Okay? It's something about accepting people at their face value, not for what you want people to be, but for who they are and what they want to be, right? Something about that is here. Let's see. You could be a dean watching us or some kind of activist. You could be like a part of a gang or something, I just heard. Some kind of organization, maybe. We got honor coming out in the reverse for you. Okay? It says, treat the people you love with respect and you'll find your relationships become stronger.
Wow.
So, I don't know. There could have been something.
I'm not even lying. Be careful not to treat people
Disrespectful.
Wow.
It says, treat people you love with respect and you'll find your relationships become stronger. And that's in the reverse to the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like, Aquarius, you could have lost something. A love. You could have lost some kind of relationship that maybe at one point you didn't really value, and now maybe you could be like, well, damn, I got to find the strength and courage to move forward. But, it could be very hard here or something for you. I don't know, but there's something about, you needing some kind of psychological challenge here. Because Spirit is saying life has to move on. There's something about you having to move forward and being able to cheer up other people, right? Which means you have to be cheerful as well. Okay? There is something to do with the law in your energy, law enforcement. Someone could be being watched by law enforcement. Someone could work for law enforcement. I don't know, but we got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse here. So there's like, remember I was saying there's like a group or an organization or some kind of something here. Well, these people are no longer working together, so I don't know. Like, it could be a very stressful situation going on. There could be a lot of people like backstabbing, not working together, not getting along. There could be like a lot of riffraff inside of a home somewhere. There could be people arguing, not getting along. I don't know. Spirit is saying focus on your learning here. I'm hearing, everything is a lesson. So there could be some things that you literally had to go through to learn the lesson. And it's like, Spirit is really wanting to know, have you learned the lesson? Because if you haven't learned the lesson, then what has to happen is that means that you have to go through the cycle again. So it's something about really paying attention to the lessons that you've gone through, because these lessons are what's elevating you to the next chapter in your life. It's like, you can't stay where you were last year, and so things are being revealed to you so that you can move forward here. There's something about, your wisdom. Wisdom comes from age, wisdom comes from God, wisdom comes from time and experience, right? And I feel like you have been through a lot of experience that have given you wisdom, and now God is like, okay, look, you got the tools, make it happen, right? Whatever that means. We got accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. This is almost like the energy of dharma, karma, like, right? Whatever you have been putting out, I feel like that's what's coming back to you tenfold, Aquarius, right? So if you're in your North Node vibrating in a high energy, putting out positivity, then that's what's coming back to you. Spirit is saying be willing to accept whatever it is that fate has for you. Every action has a consequence, right? So it's like everything that we do, whether it be small or big, right? I mean, I could go and I could take a piece of trash and I could throw it out in the street and there will be consequences. Now, the consequences, how big or small, it just depends on when calamity falls, right? I don't know, whatever God sees fit, you know? Wow. You know, like that kind of energy. Or it could be the energy of, you know, I could have committed some kind of atrocity, you know, that really caused some kind of damage, and then, you know, that calamity could be even worse, right? Like that kind of energy. But accept whatever it is that's coming to you. You know, accountability is so very important to move forward in life. And I feel like right now there's someone in spirit is like, you gonna learn this lesson. You gonna learn this lesson that I taught you.
Yes.
You gonna do this lesson over and over again until you get it, and then you're gonna hold yourself accountable and move forward. Something about that. Now we got the Page of Wands coming out in the reverse for you. So yeah, I don't know. So you're studying, right? But Spirit is saying, you know, I heard stay in your lane, okay? Don't be out here playing with no magic tricks, Aquarius, okay? Now, we are all spiritual, magical beings, but don't be up in the kitchen cooking up the spell work, is just what I heard, right? Be careful with candle magic here, okay? You know, dirty candle work can lead to a terrible FIRE, right? So be careful with that, okay? There's something about that here, something about freedom of expression, and then you got the Magician coming out in the reverse for you. I don't know, for some reason you feel like you don't have the ability to do whatever it is that you need to do, and I feel like it's letting go of something, okay? You could be holding on to just bits and pieces of knowledge that you have, not really wanting to learn more knowledge, when God is like, no, you have to learn this because this is the lesson, right? Something about that is here. And then we got boundary coming out in the reverse. So I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying stay in your boundaries, right? Give people their space. Having sensible boundaries is important, okay? I don't know. You could be needing your space. Someone else could be needing their space, but boundaries are important. Protect your spirit. Going forward, be open to learning. Know that we can't always be the teacher. Sometimes the teacher also has to have a teacher. That was your reading, Aquarius. I love you.
Okay, Aquarius, going right in. I don't know what it is about. I'm seeing jar spells. Jar spells at the bottom. Jar spells in water and jar spells at train tracks, railroads. So if that has anything to do with you, I just want to advise you to be careful when you deal with jar spells, all right? Because the backfire from a jar spell it's not a good thing. But nevertheless, you show up in your ninth house, and the name Julius could be significant. Norma, Brenda, Country, Jean, Fernando, Latoya, Giselle, Mantra, Leslie, Hall, and Bryson. Okay. I got a song in my mind. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. And it's this other song as well. That song that used to be like, ooh, 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 ooh. Just wishing we can spend some time. Maybe it's just you and I. Ooh, 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 ooh. You remember that song? It was called QUI. You know the song? All right. Yeah, anyway. The other song is every little day to get right next to you. I just wanna say I don't know about you. Every little thing. And get right next to you. Yeah, that song right there.
I just wanna kiss you. Yes, I just wanna feel you. Feel you.
I want you right.
Yeah, I'm like, you had the beat off. I couldn't catch it.
I want you. All right. So
I couldn't catch the beat.
Wow, man. I tried my best. Anyway, okay, so we got ninth house, school of higher learning.
It's not that I don't want you here.
Yeah, there you go. It's something about the way
Snow.
you make
Me.
you stare
In my eyes.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so
We can get a room.
as you begin to gain more understanding about life in general, people could be possibly, or so-called friends, they could be having less understanding of you. So you could be suddenly becoming mysterious as you move throughout your journey or whatever it is that you got going on, because you're in the ninth house. So that's the school of higher learning. You could also be losing interest in things fast, something, a person, place, or thing. But Aquarius is showing you losing interest. It's also saying that be careful not to treat people like disposable items, because when we do that, the universe has a way of trashing us. When we treat people like trash and disposable items, the universe, it got a way of bringing it right back to us fast. Okay, and also Spirit said God is giving you a chance to grow. So it's an opportunity for you to grow. And last but not least, that was it. So we're going to jump right into your soul report. You got the Ace of Wands, and that's showing up as being clarified by the happiness, right? So whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. It's bringing you happiness. With the Ace of Wands, for my masculines, you know, with the wands, that could be magic, or that could be, you know, stroking to the east and stroking to the west and stroking to the one that you love best, right? With this Ace of Wands. But whatever it is bringing you happiness. So that's a good energy. Like, I am saying magic in your reading, though. Like I said at the beginning, I was envisioning jaw spells under the train tracks, at the railroad. You know, sometimes when people doing baneful stuff like that, they like to do stuff like that, I guess, you know. So I see it in your energy, you know. It's not my lane, but anyway. Next, we have King of Pentacles in reverse, and it's being clarified by empathy. So what I'm getting from that is you could be putting your heart or your time or investing your empathy in perhaps a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo, and they in reverse, because it's having empathy to a King of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like your heart is kind of like attached or connected to something with earth energy, and it's in reverse. It could also be you loving to do something that's probably not necessarily good for you. Even it could be a vice, right? King of Pentacles in reverse. It could be something masculine. I'm not really feeling like it's you. I'm really feeling like it's you connected to a person. So you probably connected to an earth energy that's in masculine energy. They in reverse, and maybe you could be needing to pull your heart away if this resonates with you. Like, remember, if it doesn't resonate, don't hesitate to leave it. Okay, your next energy is you. It shows you in the Ace of Swords being clarified by loneliness. Now that's you, right? I know this to be you because the energy is showing up in her reading and it's showing up in my reading. See, remember I said, as you begin to understand things with a fervent perspective, your friends and buddies, they can be understanding you less. That's why your Ace of Swords is lonely. See, as you move into the truth, or what you know it to be, you know, or what you deem as true, what moves you into your North Node. Because I see you moving in that energy. Now, that's a lonely place to be. You know how they say it's lonely at the top? Yeah, that's that kind of energy. You could be at the top of your energetic field. You know, you could be exercising mantras that was in your footnote. Somebody could be learning about chakra functions, which is good. It's really good to learn your chakras by name, especially when you're trying to get them lit or you're trying to free yourself from a binding of one of your particular chakras. Find out the names of them and also find out what organ they related to. All the chakras are related to a bodily function. So you can help yourself find which juice to put in you with fruit. That's what we did. When we began to study chakras, we began to find out, well, what juice what fruit, because fruits are associated with your chakras too, as well as vegetables, right? Your root, you got potatoes, yes, it has Sarah, you got crown chakra energy, fruit, oranges, it's the color orange. So it's like, it's lonely for you in this Ace of Swords, but you stand in some sort of truth, or what the universe deems is true, and I know this to be so because your ancestors, they support you. You got the Ten of Cups being clarified by love. That's self-explanatory. Like, that's love. That's traditional, that's generational love. So maybe you could be a generational curse breaker even, right? Definitely a person with a mission. See, when them 10 cups surround a person by the love, that's like your ancestors spreading it out. See, let me show you how I look. See? That's in my ancestral deck, and the way I tap in, it shows me that your ancestors support you with the love. Like you have abundant love. But it's also something that you got to walk into. It can be 10 of cups there and you can miss it. It's according to whether you're going to move in towards your north node, where that's at. If you move in towards your south node, this reading may not even resonate with you, because I'm reading for a North Node collective. In this particular energy right here, it's expressing to me an Aquarius that's moving towards your North Node, right? And I know it to be so. Your last card is the Chariot in reverse, but it's being clarified by growth. Remember, I believe she said it, and I also picked up on it. God is giving you an opportunity to grow. So that's why your Chariot is in reverse. See, nothing is moving in towards you, because you have to, when your Chariot is in reverse, it's something about your light and your dark energy being way out of sync. So I seen a brother, Talam AC, make a post that said, if you don't know, no shadow, you don't know shadow, right? Like you have to go into those areas that's your shadow energy, right? In order so you can align it up with what you consider your light energy. In order for you to grow, you gotta have negative and positive, and you gotta have them balanced so that you can bring your Chariot. See, the Chariot represents light and dark energy. Look at the horses. See right there, one is light and one is dark, right? Now, when that's in reverse, it shows an imbalance in your energy, and even as well as your auric field. It could be off thrown, but there's room for growth. So I would say keep moving towards your education. You educating yourself now about something in the 9th house. It's going to allow you to grow. I feel like you need to be obedient to what Spirit is telling you in this energy. Yeah, friends are going to fall away from you, right? It's a part of growing. With growth, it comes separation. You got to separate in order to elevate. So think it not strange if people falling away from you, or people don't really understand where you're coming from. It's really cut out to be that way. So that was your reading, Aquarius. I pray that it resonated. God bless you.